Whatever situations and people you have in your life, whether good or bad, you have attracted all of it yourself, consciously or unconsciously. In this video, I will discuss the summary, important concepts, and life lessons from Rhonda Byrne's famous book, The Secret. Let's start with Chapter 1, The Secret Revealed. Friends, 2,500 years ago, Mahatma Buddha said, "What a person thinks, he becomes." This thought may sound very simple at first, but when you delve deeper, you realize that it holds so much power that it can change your life. This thought is basically based on the law of attraction. The law of attraction is a rule of nature according to which you can achieve whatever you desire through the power of your thoughts and emotions. This law states that only those things happen in our lives that we are consciously or unconsciously thinking about. That's why it's important for a person to think about the things they want to achieve, not about the things they don't want. You might be wondering why we are giving so much importance to our thoughts. That's because everything in this universe has a fixed frequency. If you want to achieve something, the frequency of your thoughts should match the frequency of that particular thing. Only then will you be able to attract it towards yourself. But the problem is that our mind processes millions of thoughts throughout the day. A lot of our energy gets wasted in this process, and the frequency of our thoughts also becomes low. This is the reason why people are unable to achieve their goals and don't get what they desire. Chapter number 2, The Secret Simplified. Most people are unable to use the law of attraction properly, and as a result, their life situations end up getting even worse. For example, let's say there's a student who is afraid of failing in their exams. Now, if you look at it logically, his desire is to pass, but all his focus is on avoiding failure. In short, his main focus is on failure or getting low marks. On the other hand, let's say there's another student whose focus is on scoring 100% marks. Even though both students work hard for their respective goals, student B has a higher chance of getting good marks. Because B's mindset is positive and focused on achieving something, whereas A's mindset is negative and filled with the fear of failing. You can't win any big battle with a rusted sword. Your negative mindset is just like the rust on that sword, which is why it's important for your mindset to be positive. Thinking positive thoughts also brings a sweet change to our emotions. When our positive emotions like love, friendship, and compassion are connected with our goals, the possibility of achieving those goals increases significantly. Chapter 3, How to Use the Secret. To turn any goal into reality, you need to work on 3 steps. The first step is asking for what you want. Ask the universe for what you wish to receive. This keeps your focus on your goal. On the other hand, when you try to avoid or run away from negative situations, your mind tends to focus on negativity. For example, you might have heard the story of Swami Vivekananda, where a group of monkeys starts chasing him. As long as he keeps running away from the monkeys out of fear, the monkeys continue to chase him. But the moment he stops and stands his ground in front of the monkeys themselves get scared and run away. That's why you should focus on positive things instead of negative ones and face whatever things or people scare you. The second step is believe you can achieve. You need to believe that you have already attained what you desire. The only delay is a matter of time, and to strengthen your belief, you should keep your mind in an active state. For example, suppose I want to go on a foreign tour. To strengthen my belief, I will learn about beautiful places around the world, their languages and cultures, and by doing so, I will deepen my feelings connected to those places. The third step is receiving what you believe. At this step, you need to do the necessary work that will help turn your thoughts into reality. Without taking the right and necessary actions, thoughts cannot be turned into reality. Often, lazy people start believing in the law of attraction because they want to gain comfort, money, and popularity without doing anything. But when it comes time to move their bodies and actually work hard, their true colors are revealed. If you also used to think that the law of attraction would give you whatever you desire just by sitting and thinking about it, then this is your biggest misconception. Chapter number 4, Perform the Process. In 1954, a popular metaphysicist, Neville Goddard, gave a lecture in which he said that a person should replay the activities of their day in their mind before going to sleep. But not the way it actually happened, but the way he himself wants to do it. Doing this will help you manage your day according to your own wishes. The Wright brothers also first visualized the airplane in their minds and held the belief that they could build a flying machine. Friends, you can further improve your visualization using the methods I will share next. First, when visualizing, don't focus on how you will do something. If you follow the visualization process properly, the solutions will also come along the way. Second, focus on active visualization. Let me explain this to you with an example. Suppose you want to buy a car, then don't just imagine the car parked at your house. Instead, visualize yourself driving that car, going out with your family in it, taking photos, and so on. Apart from this, you can also create your own vision board. Stick images of your goals on the vision board and place that vision board somewhere you can see it every day. I would suggest putting the vision board near where you sleep. This way, at the very least, your attention will go to it when you wake up and before you go to sleep. Chapter number 5. The Secret to Money. Friends, since childhood we all hear certain things about money, like money doesn't grow on trees, or only bad and cunning people have money. Gradually, our minds also become conditioned by such thoughts and start to believe them as true. But if we observe a little, we realize that such thoughts are just excuses made by people who either didn't work hard enough to earn money, didn't use their minds properly, or for some reason failed to make more money. By using the law of attraction, you can attract money as well. For this, the first thing you need to do is stop thinking thoughts like you can't afford something you like or that you don't have enough money. You must have noticed that people often say they don't have money to donate. Instead, if you say that you have enough money and you actually donate, in a way you are pulling your mind out of mental poverty. Whatever you give to the universe comes back to you many times over. So far, you have only spread stinginess to the world. As a result, you have become even more miserly. My main idea here is not about blindly giving away money, but about how grateful you can be towards the universe. For example, you must have noticed that big businessmen always donate a small portion of their earnings. This means they keep their minds open to the signs coming from the universe, because no one can make a donation with a negative mindset. To make a donation, a sense of gratefulness is required, which is extremely important for achieving true success in life. Chapter number 6. The Secret to Relationships. Friends, you must have heard that everything in this universe is connected to each other and also impacts one another. So when you replace your negative thoughts with positive ones, it also impacts your relationships. You start to feel happier and more positive than before. The way you behave and respond changes as well. Your ability to take creative actions to strengthen and improve your relationships increases. You bring happiness to your partner or friends in new and different ways, whether it's giving a gift or taking them out somewhere. But before that, you need to know how to take care of yourself and love yourself. Before taking care of others, you should take care of yourself, and the reason is very simple. A doctor who is sick himself cannot relieve another patient's suffering. It's important for him to be healthy first. Only then can he share health with others, not just medicines. Chapter number 7. The Secret to Health. The law of attraction has been used for many years to attract good health. A very famous example of this is the placebo effect. During World War II, a scientist named Henry Beecher discovered this. When many soldiers were suffering due to a shortage of pain-killing medicines, Henry used normal pills in place of painkillers without telling the soldiers. The surprising thing was that most of those soldiers actually got better with just the normal pill, because their minds believed they had taken a painkiller. This experiment proves that the human mind can attract good health through the power of positive thoughts and beliefs. The ancient scriptures of our country also state that our body and mind impact each other both positively and negatively. When our mind is happy and receptive, our body automatically remains healthy as well. And whenever we fall ill, the impact causes our mind to become unstable and move in slow motion. Chapter number 8. The Secret to the World. Often some people do not express their thoughts and emotions and instead keep suppressing them within themselves. By doing this, we unconsciously give more energy and power to our negative emotions like hesitation and fear. As a result, the universe also returns those negative emotions back to us. If we want to change the world, we must first change our own mind. The outer world will only change when our thoughts and emotions within us change. That's why we should invest our time and energy in increasing the qualities of positivity and gratefulness. Chapter 9. The Secret to You. To benefit from the law of attraction, you don't need to have a lot of knowledge. You just need to have clarity about what you want. Without clarity, you cannot attract what you truly desire. But the more you use the law of attraction, the more your ability to attract various things, situations, and people improves. You can automatically see its impact in your day-to-day life. Ultimately, the main center of the law of attraction is within you, because if you don't have your own support and energy, no thought can manifest into reality. So guys, these were some concepts and life lessons from The Secret Book. You will find the link to this book in the video description. If you found the video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And with more book summaries and life lessons like this, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.